Hello everyone, today I'm going to be watching Lords of Magic review, Dab on Death trademark, praise Allah. Copyright? Is that a copyright? Probably, by SsethTzeentach. Alright, it's been like 8 days. Let's pretend I was playing like games. I was actually playing games, some of it. But I was actually doing some other stuff that you might see soon. Lords of Magic review. What does Lords of Magic? Wait, oh, okay. We saw Might and Magic and stuff. There's so many Might and Magic from Seth, but Lords of Magic I haven't seen. Yes, 3, 2, 1. Go!
Hey people, Seth here. Today, I'll be covering an old game from my childhood, Lords of Magic
How old is
Special
this?
Edition. The first time I played this game was also the first time I ever used a bootleg CD. I never got the chance to really play it, since my friend's burned CD-ROM copy started spinning so fucking fast in my disc tray that I got shit scared and took it out. Because at the time I read some urban legend somewhere that a StarCraft CD was spinning so fast in a tray that it flew out and decapitated some kid in South
Holy
Korea.
shit.
Did that really happen?
Probably not.
That child is still out there.
That's not. No, that's how.
Dead. Good riddance.
Oh.
Lords of Magic, made 1997 by...
Alright, I'm pretty sure that's not possible, is it? Because I've been hit by a CD and I've been hit by a DVD. They break. They literally break. If you hit them like this, they would break quite easily. I mean, as long as they're old, some of the new ones probably won't break. But I've seen CDs break they shatter, they kind of explode.
And he's still dead. Good
The
riddance.
shrapnel is more
Lords of
dangerous,
Magic,
I think,
made
than the CD itself.
1997 by Impressions Games. They actually made most of my favorite games. Great guys. Well, they made a lot of historical games, and then they said, fuck it, let's do some magic shit. And they did. And it was beautiful. I got the good old games copy, which runs just fine.
Oh shit. Oh, I love the stats, man. Is that a speed? Okay, that's a speed, right? The 19
and it
one?
comes with a special edition, which was designed to be
Oh, it reminds me of
by special
Empire
needs
Earth.
children. The game is pretty simple. Start the executable, which was designed
What
to be
games
playable
Seth had
by
back
special
then?
needs children. The game
Ebola? Oh god. Oh, these are our Lord Rhodesia IV? The fuck? Rhodesia 3? What is Rhodesia? Why is it Seth with a slightly greener?
is pretty simple. Start
Mega
the
Plus-
executable,
oh, okay, the
start a
Vegas
new
Pro
game,
is awesome.
choose your lord's class,
Mage, warrior, thief.
Lovely.
then pick your faith.
The circle of life has no beginning or end.
Why?
Choose your faith and write your own destiny.
Which
Jesus.
can be any one of the 8
That was a
different
non-issue. To be fucking honest, that was a non-issue. I don't get why, like, investors were just fucking stupid. He was just chilling.
Your faith.
It's just that many people are still old. Hopefully the
Which can
older
be
generation
any one
and
of
the older
8
generation
different
dies.
elements, except death. Mom says
And
it's my
we, the
turn.
millennials. And we, the millennials, die off too. And what generation is gonna be different, man? Why is it people like 3 generations past still have the same leaders? What the fuck is going on? We need to find a shadow
Death.
organization.
Mom
I
says
mean,
it's
like,
my
what's
turn
your
to play
beef?
death. Fuck off, Josh. Go play with yourself. We both know you're adopted. You know, Josh? I miss Dad. I don't like Mom's new boyfriend. After you
Jesus.
picked your
Wait,
element,
what?
we both know you're adopted. You know, Josh?
What's wrong with
I miss
Pops?
Dad. I don't like...
I'm not wrong. Oh god. To be fair,
Mom's new boyfriend.
we see
After
more
you pick
about
your element, you get
like
thrown
bad
into the game.
stepmoms
Well,
than bad stepdads somehow. I don't know. Why are always stepmoms are always evil, but the stepdads, I don't hear about the stepdads that much. Maybe they don't exist, or maybe they just chill. I don't know. Maybe women become more crazy as they get older, and men become more chill as they get older. Because men, when they're young, they're fucking crazy. They're angry all the time. They beat the crowd out of people. But men, when they're older, they're like slightly like humbled by hell of life. So I know. Women though, when they get older, they get bitter. I seen so many crazy old women. They just, especially in like a religious area, when it's just crazy old woman everywhere. Sometimes it's like it gets too crazy, you know. Sometimes they just say shit to your family that is just not appropriate, like, you know, for anyone. It's just, Jesus Christ.
To the magical land of Iraq. Anyway, your job is to kill Iraq.
What is
Iraq. Anyway, your job
my
is to
fucking
kill
God.
Balkov, Lord of Death. If you kill him, you win. Better yet, if you succeed in killing Balkov, you get to play as Balkov and dominate the lesser races. God, I love this game. Unfortunately, Balkov starts off with a huge army, a magical rod that insta-kills you, and a sweet-ass ride. In contrast, you start with 6 men, and a history of sexual disease which requires the daily application of expensive ointments to soothe your burning taint. Being perfectly honest, you're poor as shit, and nobody has any faith in you achieving anything. So, to prove them wrong, you'll need to conquer your nation's great temple, which has been taken over by all manner of sodomites and degenerates, being too—
Oh, this is actually like a group against a god, basically. Like group of
to take the
6.
temple on your own, you ought
Can
to
you
hire
build up?
mercenaries.
Yeah.
Mercenaries are cheap, expendable cannon fodder that will
Of
serve
every
you for
game
the
has
promise
them.
of insane wages, which, if you play your cards right, will never fucking come. And they never do, since my conscripted men were forced to bravely give up their lives as living walls of flesh between me and the enemy. An acceptable loss. Temple
That's the
liberated.
best thing
You
they can do
actually
usually.
start playing the game. The temple attracts followers to your cause each week, which you can immediately put towards unpaid labor and hype, producing mad cash and fame
That's
at your
it.
capital.
That's
How
haram,
many
though.
hype beasts you've got operating the podiums, and how many impressive deeds you perform, all translate to fame, which translates to more unpaid followers who will toil and sweat in the fields for you to help you win. Now,
Unpaid followers.
Unpaid followers who will toil and sweat in the fields for you to help you win. Now
That's
you can expand your territory,
Jesus.
trade with, kill,
That's a
or
slavery.
absorb the other faiths, and finally, fuck
There is
back
nothing.
off. Most faiths actually start out completely neutral to you, so diplomacy is always an option, except your opposing element. He hates you, he hates your way of life, and he wants to steal your boyfriend and make him wear programming socks. Murder him with extreme prejudice.
Why?
Mount his head on a pike and free his slaves from servitude by making them work for you instead.
How would-
Just be
Who is he?
most faiths actually
I'm getting lost in one of his videos again. I usually don't, but this
start out
time,
completely
what the
neutral to
fuck
you,
is
so
going on?
diplomacy is always an option, except your opposing element. He hates you.
Order, fire, aversion. What the? Empathy, life. Okay. Oh, earth, natural. Oh, so this state, water, natural. Oh wait, these are their subcategories because earth and water are the
Except
same
your
existence.
opposing element. He hates you.
What is
He
air
hates your way
trust?
of life, and he wants to steal your boyfriend and make him wear programming socks. Murder him with extreme.
What the fuck is a programming
He wants to
socks?
steal your boyfriend.
What
and
are the
make him wear
programming socks? In what universe are those programming?
Socks.
What?
Murder him with extreme prejudice.
No,
Mount
you
his head
want
on a
the softest cotton with the smallest surface area. Because if your knees are like covered, if your knees, your thigh, and your fucking, what do you call it, between like leg and thigh, that area shouldn't be cold. And you pretty much better wear shorts at that point. And wear like shorter socks, because won't those socks just fall off Every time they just fall off.
And free his slaves from servitude by making them work
There
for
is no
you
grip.
instead. Just be warned, the incel followers of his heretical religion will lash out and attack the one responsible for killing their reigning orangutan. So be prepared
What?
for retribution. Naturally, you'll be doing a lot of combat. Let me explain combat so you
Please.
don't pop a
Please
blood
do.
vessel screaming at the monitor like I did. Units can attack and defend. Pretty simple, right? Wrong. Control clicking on a unit and making them defend on themselves makes them parry instead. Knowing how to parry is the difference between horrific disfigurement and decisive victory.
Are you fucking kidding me?
You see, parrying takes half of a unit's attack and smacks it onto defense. Depending on the unit taking hits, you've just turned them into an invincible slab of diamond. Now, you
Holy
can comfortably
shit.
throw shit at your enemies without losing a single soldier. There's also berserk and aimed attack, which does the exact opposite of parry to try and down high-level targets. If you have swallowed all of that information, congratulations, you are now a tactical master at Lords of Magic, which does the exact opposite of parry to try and down high-level targets.
Opposite of it? So basically
Which does the exact opposite. There's also berserk and aim
missiles. There is no description
attack, which
of the
does
spell
exact
somewhere?
opposite of parry to try and down high-level targets. If you have swallowed all of that information, congratulations, you are now a tactical
I had a
master
fucking
at
idea!
Lords of Magic. Of course, you could just huff glue all day and play air, buy a couple of fairies, and toss dingleberries at
the
strangers
fuck is
while
going on
hovering
again?
over an unreachable cliff. What an amazing experience. Thank you, Impression Games. Besides traditional combat, there's also spells you can research by cramming your wizards into solitary confinement for a couple of weeks. These can gift you with numerous blessings and gift your enemies with numerous disabilities. It's sometimes hard to know exactly what the fuck.
He's right. I literally have no idea this game. Listen, when you explain a concept that is already crazy and it's like three-stepped, like it's a situation that is happening, you can say the opposite of it is another spell and don't explain the whole spell, because so what the fuck does berserk do? I still don't know what the fuck does the berserk like lining or what do you call it, berserk soldier mode, because deflect is a thing, attack is a thing, so berserk is another thing, or is a completely different strategy, like when you call the squads like dot situation, when they change, you change the line formation. Is it something like that? Like, not within, because look, like right now, these guys have like sword throws or sword use, rock use, shield use, or the fuck is that? Like chain to a ring loose?
What an amazing experience. Thank you, Impression Games. Besides traditional combat, there's also spells you can research by cramming your wizards into solitary confinement for a couple of weeks. These can gift you with numerous blessings
Yo, that's
and
fun.
gift your enemies with numerous disabilities. It's sometimes hard to know exactly what the fuck a spell does, so I recommend trying them all. Some of my favorites include Polymorph Other, which permanently turns anything into a farm animal, and Polymorph Self,
That's lovely.
which permanently turns your spellcaster into a farm animal. There's
Okay.
also Thieving. Most of the time, thieving sucks shit. Want to speedrun the game? Start as a thief lord. Well, I hope you enjoyed your time in Urak.
What the fuck? What's the point of it then?
Lord. Well, I hope you enjoyed your time in
That
Urak.
was
If
it.
your thief isn't some master of shadows who could steal the very melanin off a dwarf, you're gonna get caught and violated. However, thieves can also do the same to enemy champions. Instead of killing them, clobber them unconscious and incarcerate them as prisoners of war.
You can steal people? So you know
Then
what
beat
the
information
fuck?
out of them daily before sending them home. The faction will actually like you more after that.
What the
Also,
fuck?
very important, if you reclaim a temple
You just
for another
knocked them.
faith,
It's
you
like
absolve
Ark.
them, which means more fat stacks of cash and gullible followers for you to exploit. Also, if your main lord gets horribly disemboweled,
That
it's
dude's
not
face,
the
man.
end. The other lord can take their place as a convenient replacement. Over time, you can upgrade your nation's capital to hold. Over time,
Okay, so the resources. Oh, I love it. I love it that we see all resources down there. Nowadays, you have to like open 20 menus to see all your
You
currencies.
can upgrade your nation's capital to hold more followers and construct
Alright,
higher
I
level
love the
guilds.
fact that
If
we
you
can
tech
see
up
all
your
the
mage
resources
guild
in
to level
one.
3, you get access to that nation's legendary creatures. They're all insanely powerful, except water. Water sucks dick. The AI doesn't even have boats. In fact, one of those legendary creatures you can produce is unique. You're only allowed to create one per game, and one is all you need to actually end the game. So, let's discuss the main objective
What
of this
the
game,
fuck?
a topic I like to call, and one is all you need to actually end the game. So, let's discuss the main objective of this
Great War.
game, a topic I like
But-
to call dabbing on Balkov. Understandably,
The fuck?
Balkov is overpowered as shit, and attacking him directly is a bad idea. So what do? We finna dab on him. Balkov is dumb as shit, so he has no idea what to do when you keep capping his resources with packs of shitty seagulls. He'll try and chase them to the shoreline and give up each time. He's not as dumb with his guilds, of course, so he leaves one guard to make sure nothing happens. Thus, I recommend sending a pack of giant eagles to kill the guard and set his guild on fire. How are giant eagles capable of arson? Maybe their
So
little
you're-
claws carry tiny little matchboxes with them. I don't know. It is a mystery.
He's
The
using
eagles are so
siege. He's
fast,
using
they
like
can torch the
what do you
guild
call
and
it?
fly back to
Secret
the ocean
siege?
in a single turn.
Bullshit,
Keep doing
man.
this
That's like what this
repeatedly. Burn all
FPS
of his
bats.
guilds. Make him waste
That's
all
what
of his
China
time
did.
chasing fucking birds across the shoreline. He will inevitably burn through all of his finances repairing his guilds, which you will simply burn again, making the metaphor complete. Once he's completely economically broken, keep bullying him until you're ready to put him down. When the fatwa is given, send your most trusted warriors on a one-way holy jihad.
Fuck,
Select
mate.
all of them and left-click on
God
Balkov,
damn it,
the
every
kafir
time my-
and usurper,
my be-
the
I'm-
apostate whose
my
arrogance
beard
dares
is
place
not-
himself above the infinite love and wisdom of Allah. Then go off and make yourself tea or something. It'll take a while.
With
The results
saffron.
of your holy crusade will appear when you return, and unfortunately, it is unlikely that any of your men survived the attack on Shaitan himself.
That's you. Bro, how did he say shaitan so good? Bro, he said it better than me. Holy shit, I seen people who can say that good. Or he actually said it decently. He didn't say Satan like the normies do. He said shaitan. Like
Balkov
literally, bro.
is dead. Enjoy. Celebrate your victory. Then come back and play as the true Lord of Urak. There's also
God,
a
that's
Legends of Urak mode. You can play a couple of preset adventurers and do quests. If you click
A
on the middle
dating
of the
sim?
selection screen, you get to play a secret character, Siegfried,
The mighty Siegfried has failed in his quest.
who
What?
has terrible voice acting. One word of warning though. If you plan on starting as the Chaos Nation, or anywhere near the Chaos Nation, I urge you to reconsider. Alternatively, I urge you to download the unofficial patch. Why? Fuck it. Just pause this video, go download the game, and start as Chaos. Come back to me when you've experienced whatever the fuck that was. You may notice that you die instantly. That's because an intern's finger slipped and replaced every level 1 brownie in a region with a level 8 Pegasus. For
I think the same shit happens with cockroaches and rats in Witcher 3. If you put fucking level scaling difficulty on, every rat in the fucking thing is like max level and hits you like a truck. It's a problem when there are like 25 roaches or like 87, like 100 rats in the basement and you want to kill them all. And they just massacre you in 2 seconds. Like there was no dodging that shit.
reference, a brownie is a small, shitty hobbit meant for scouting. A Pegasus is a legendary unit produced by the Life Nation, and there's at least 20 of them
alright.
roaming around now, and spawning infinitely. I guess Chaos really lives up to its name,
Holy
but no,
shit.
it's fucking terrible. Holy shit. Overall, an amazing game.
So unofficial
I give it a
patches
very
did it
high
if you
number
want
of
to play
unpaid
Chaos
workers
mods.
mining
Alright.
asbestos in my mines over their average life expectancy. The game is fantastic and incredibly charming. Even though it's almost as old as me, it's aged incredibly well.
How-
The same
holy
can't
shit,
be
how
said for
old is
myself.
this?
Please give it a try.
Was
I'm
it
sure
20?
you'll love it. And remember,
Was it 18,
To
19?
learn the ways of
9?
war is the true calling for all women.
1899,
Don't play water.
1999.
Hey,
What the fuck is 18? That would be before even existed computers. Why? What the fuck is this verbalism? Listen, it's been a fucked up week. Jesus Christ. But if we're getting a new president, it's been chill. So far, if nothing crazy happens with like USA or Israel or Saudi Arabia, or there's so much shit can go in the Middle East. So brain just went there for a second. But again, I just woke up. I'm planning to record a few more videos for this page. And sorry for delays. I've been trying to get Jinshi and her weapon, and I succeeded. But it took everything. But again, why didn't they double banner? I wanted Chang. Was it Changli? Was it the Phoenix girl? But it's not the Jinshi. Fuck, Jinshi. I can't even say the name right. Jinshi, you know, the magistrate, right? Yeah. And I lost on Gippert, on Firefly banner, and I'm not gonna have Super Break anymore. So yeah. But again, hopefully Jade is good. I'm putting like a good erosion team that might be useful. It's useful for everything now. But again, I just might again. ZZZ is starting soon. Then that's 0. Then we got that's it. That's literally it. Nothing else is coming. It's all over. Holy shit. But what the fuck is Sensor Tower? And how do people reach it to get the revenue every month? Literally. How the fuck do people even see the revenue of this? Do these like, do they like, is it mandatory by the government for them to give the revenues? What the fuck is that noise? But yeah, what am I talking about? I'm not gonna be playing this game. Listen. At some point, it's too old. Holy shit. Like, this video is older than the game. At this point, probably. Okay, the timeline between making of this video and me watching this video is older than itself. That's fucked up. But again, that's not an issue. This game just looks complicated, and I have no idea what the fuck is even going on. Like, seriously. You have to deflect it. Who wants to fucking play RTS Elden Ring? Get the fuck out of it, to be honest. That might be fun. If it's just one unit. But deflecting, like, at the right time, I don't want to do that. Or maybe that was he bullshitting me. Because that sounds impossible. Like, how many times have you clicked for, like, a deflect? Or is it, like, is it click based? Like, you have enough time between each click of the time, you know, each tick, like Minecraft. Radiant Flux was crazy. But again, see all later. If you just please leave a like and subscribe. But see all later. Thank you, Seth, for this amazing video.